Richard Phillips was an ordinary man from Detroit, USA, whose life was cruelly transformed. In 1972, when he was 27 years old, he was mistakenly arrested for murder and sentenced to life imprisonment. There was no physical evidence against him. The only thing that made him go to prison was the false testimony of a man named Fred Mitchell who wanted to save himself. Richard said he was innocent from the very first day, but no one believed him. The court accepted Mitchell's words and sent Phillips to prison forever, without even the chance of parole. He spent many years in prison, without any hope of release. To keep his mind from collapsing, he turned to painting. With watercolor, he started painting landscapes, people, and the life that had been taken from him. Art was his only way to survive. He created more than 400 works, without any hope of ever seeing them outside of prison. Years passed, until in 2010, the same man who had caused his imprisonment, Fred Mitchell, confessed that Richard had no involvement in that murder. He said that he had lied about everything. This confession caused the case to be re-examined. Lawyers and legal activists at the University of Michigan worked on this case. In 2017, after 45 years in prison, the court finally accepted that there was no evidence against Richard. In 2018, he was officially declared innocent and was released. Richard Phillips had endured the longest imprisonment for an innocent person in the history of America. 46 years after his release, his life started anew. He exhibited his artworks and sold some of them for high prices. With the money from his paintings, he bought a small house and regained his freedom. Of course, the state of Michigan gave him $1.5 million in compensation, but he himself said that no money could bring back those years that were stolen from him. However, Richard was not a man to give up. Instead of living with anger and hatred, he used art to survive. Now he has become a symbol of resilience and hope, someone who spent 46 years unjustly in prison, but never lost his spirit. This story was based on reality. Please subscribe and like the channel.